He is. Hey, it's a manual transmission. Our first 2016. Alex is wearing shorts. That's his noob thing to do.
It says
He
off
uses
air.
noob all the time now, Evan. Now that it's not cool anymore.
No, mine says live.
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, now it says live. No, mine says live.
We can make that joke every manual transmission. So it's been a while since we've done one of these. I guess we're just doing it because it's Snowmageddon and we're all bored. So what's the? So how many times have you guys been out of the house in the last 2 days in Baltimore, Cleo?
Yesterday we went out quite a bit. We went grocery shopping. We did a lot yesterday because it didn't start snowing until like 6 o'clock at night. Today I only went out once.
We've been outside once every day, Alex?
Well,
Maybe twice.
Today we went out a lot. Cleaned out the big
squirrel
squirrel shed in the back.
We cleaned out the shed in the back that's been taken over by Squirrel Co. for the last 10 years. Squirrel Incorporated.
No, we went sledding for an hour.
About how much crap did we shovel out of that shed?
A whole lot.
There's
a gigantic old vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, there was an old vacuum cleaner, my old lawnmower that when I was trying to mow the grass without using a gas lawnmower, the one that you just push and has blades. That was untouched by the squirrels. But there was about a 6-inch coating of leaves in there. It was pretty gross.
Thank you.
So, but today was a good day. I couldn't see any squirrels, so today was a good day to clean it out.
So you do have snow or not? You just have a little bit of snow.
We just had ice yesterday.
Well, we had sleet at first, and then we got ice yesterday. Today it was a little more snowy.
So how often have you guys been out? Ethan and Evan, have you been to Chipotle yet in the last 2 days?
Well, I mean, Chipotle's closed because of snow. Yesterday I actually went outside, and a couple of my friends, we tried to play some basketball in the snow. It didn't work out. My dad actually told Yaya that that's what I was doing, and so Yaya called me. She was like, "Evan, you need to go inside. If it's snowing so hard, you can't be outside playing basketball." So I told her I went inside. She said she wouldn't hang up until I went inside.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
I did have to lie to her and tell her that I was going inside.
She was testing out her new cell phone, huh?
I guess so. And then today I was pretty bored, so I just went on a walk into Tenleytown, and nobody was there. And I had to go to Whole Foods to warm up. And hopefully you guys saw my video of me at the
We did. You have a career.
Phony rock and roll.
Yeah.
And then I shoveled all the snow off of our trampoline.
Yeah, that's what we did as well.
That was our big event.
You did what? You shoveled? Oh yeah, you shoveled a trench.
No, but Evan and I shoveled the snow off of our trampoline so that it wouldn't break under the weight of 2 feet of snow.
That's a lot of snow, but Cleo, I think you guys win with 31 inches. So.
Speaking of phones,
Alice is very proud that I finally got Becky a phone.
iPhone 6.
Does that have the case on it?
Yes, it does.
That's
cool. There we go. That's pretty good.
That's a Sophia case.
That's cute.
Ethan got Becky for Christmas, which finally spurred me to get Becky a new phone because her old 4 was cracked anyway. So
I bought Cleo a case, but it didn't fit her phone. So.
Yeah, it's the wrong size.
Well, this one worked. So how many times have you guys seen The Force Awakens? I don't want to talk about snow anymore.
I've never seen it.
What? Come on, Cleo.
That's a new one?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Di Manis.
How many times have y'all seen it? I've seen it once. Evan's seen it twice, I think, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it twice. One with my dad and one with my mom.
Yeah, Alex saw it 2 times.
Well, I've seen it a lot, obviously, because it's all the other Star Wars movies compressed into one movie. So if you've seen the other ones, you've seen this one.
Sort of.
It was very similar to the fourth one.
Whoever's talking.
No, it's the same ones. They blow up a Death Star.
It doesn't have anything to do with the first 3, which is why it's entertaining. The first 3 prequels, I mean.
Yeah.
That's on his hair.
We can't talk about it because Cleo's still here.
I don't care if you talk about it. I've read about it.
My favorite Star Wars
I can
story.
put you on mute. I'll mute myself.
I like to talk about it.
My favorite Star Wars story of all time, though, was when we were in Fayetteville and
you read this?
Dad goes, "Hey, what are y'all doing? What are people doing tonight?" I said, "Oh, we're gonna go see Return of the Jedi." And Cleo blurts out, "Ooh, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father."
That's the second one. That's an Empire Strikes Back.
Whatever. I'm not that geeky. The second one.
All signs, all evidence to the contrary, Thanasi.
The
I
fifth
don't remember
one,
doing that.
you did. It was pretty funny.
I remember
Even Evan's laughing. It's part of manual lore. Like
I just
saying
remember where
freaky
you
donkey.
got us in a car wreck, and I cried because you wrecked the car. Didn't we have a
Yeah.
car wreck on the way to see Empire Strikes Back?
That's true. That was one of the car wrecks.
I remember that.
Evan, you just don't have no idea. You have no concept how big that Caprice Classic was.
It was big. Well, he's got some concept of it because our car is pretty fat, at least. The one Evan's driving a lot now. Evan drove in the snow last night, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, right when it started, I drove home from
Come on,
my
come on.
girlfriend's house, and it was like snowing a little bit.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Michael? Where's Anna?
She's over here. Wait, don't do the whole thing. She's coming. Michael's as tall as me now.
You know,
Wow.
Sophia's as tall as Yaya.
Wow. Really?
Well, that's not really an accomplishment in either case, right?
I was going to say that Yaya is shrinking.
Yeah, she is shrinking.
She's really shrinking. I mean, she's just kind of going away. Physically, as far as that goes. It's a little weird. She's really shrunk. Papu has shrunk.
That's what happens.
I guess I wasn't expecting it to happen to that degree.
I've shrunk a little bit. I lost a couple of pounds, so that's pretty good.
I thought you were referring to your hair.
That too. I'm shrinking all over the place. It's called on a diet. I'm on a hair diet.
So, Anna, how do you enjoy the snow, and how deep is 2.5 feet?
It's really hard to walk in.
So I guess you didn't do much walking?
No. Well, we walked from the school back to here because we went sledding.
Yeah, so Evan and Anna and Michael, how often did you, because Alex and Sophia went sledding the whole afternoon today.
How much snow do you have?
Not very much. Basically, Alex and Sophia were sledding on mud. At the
Yeah.
bottom of the hill was pretty much mud, so Sophia stuck to the really small hill because there was less mud. But I mean, it's only like half an inch or an inch, so it's not much.
So when you were done eating mud, did you eat sand?
There was only when there was no crawfish. So Anna, you guys sled at the elementary school, or you go to your middle school?
We go to elementary school.
It's
Right
closer.
in the corner. So Evan, where do you go sledding, or do you don't go sledding anymore?
I don't go sledding anymore.
Why?
Aw, youth. But it's fun.
They just play basketball in the snow.
Even if I wanted to go sledding today, I don't think I probably would have. Just because, I mean, like, even when I was out there walking, it was, like, hard to move.
It was
And
too
the
much snow to sled on, yeah.
snow was cracking my face, so.
Yeah, they sled. They were doing that at noon.
Michael,
Before it got really deep.
Yeah, well, it was only about a foot of snow.
Yeah, well, we have like 30 inches now.
Yeah.
You know,
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how this area would deal with 30 inches of snow. I don't think we'd deal very well. We don't deal very well with. I mean, like I think they closed RDU yesterday for an inch for ice.
They haven't even. Is any of your street plowed, Ethan? Is
I think
anything plowed?
it doesn't look like it. I mean, Wisconsin was plowed, right? But
yeah, a little bit. Like, there was cars, and when I was walking home, this
Wow.
this car was stuck, and these two people were trying to push it, and so they asked me to help, and like I was there. I don't think I was helping that much, but I definitely was there. And,
that was on Albemarle,
yeah,
right?
got the car to move. But I mean, Wisconsin was like it seemed like it had been plowed like a couple hours ago. Like there was still
Wow.
snow on it.
Yeah.
It was really deep. It was up to my knees, so it was not fun. But it was cool to see, how deserted everything was. It was almost post-apocalyptic.
Nobody called Mr. Plow. That's his name. His name again is Mr. Plow.
This is a Plow King family, John.
No, we're Mr. Plow family.
That name again is Mr. Plow.
That name again is Mr. Plow.
That's a good song. That's my favorite Simpsons song. That didn't make the CD. I don't have anything else unless you guys want to talk about Carolina basketball.
Well, Evan and I had an interesting talk about Carolina basketball earlier today.
Michael, they're talking about Carolina basketball. Come here.
Because, right, you heard something that people were thinking there's no dominant team, but we were discussing whether Carolina will be that dominant team. And it's interesting that they played so well in 3 games where Marcus Page has made 3 shots total, right?
We were watching that today, Evan. You're talking about what they were talking about on the pregame show on ESPN. What do they call it? Game Day?
Yeah, game day, yeah.
Where they all kept saying that Carolina's the best team right now, but overall everyone seems to think that the best team is Oklahoma, or I never understand Michigan State. You know,
but they were mainly just talking about, like, they didn't know who, like, the best team was. Like, it was so open, and like there's 20 teams in I do think won the national championship. So
maybe that's true. Nice hack, Cleo.
Well, it's funny that Cleo's wearing a clown.
Sorry, I put a hat on myself.
Slow news day in Baltimore.
Sorry, I don't know why it makes me laugh. Sorry. I don't know why I think it's so funny.
Well, here's what I think is funny about College Game Day, right? That Seth Greenberg and Jay Williams are making money talking about basketball. How do y'all do that? I wish I knew how to do that.
Especially Seth Greenberg.
I look good.
Everyone else see you too.
I can't stand Seth Greenberg.
Everybody can see me.
I mean, but the Seth Greenberg thing is hilarious because
How do I undo it?
he was trying, Seth
$10
Curry,
at the bottom, Cleo.
Okay.
Stephen Curry said, "I want to play for you."
Exactly.
Seth Greenberg, the genius that he is, said, "You're not good enough for Virginia Tech." So the guy went to Davidson.
The dog face. Get back in it.
I'm so glad, Cleo. Thanks for...
They're laughing at me.
But is
Yeah, he's a new, but Jay Williams too is like, that show has no identity at all. It's amazing. I wrote a column about this baseball 15 years ago.
Yeah, that.
About how important I think it is for the sport where you kind of know who the voice of the sport is. Like, everybody knows in football that it's a big deal when you have Al Michaels do your game.
right?
He's done Monday Night Football for 20 years. That's usually the big deal game. Or in college basketball, for all those years it was Vitale. Now in college football, it's definitely Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler. If they show up, your college football game matters. Baseball doesn't have that because Joe Buck does football and baseball. What a break of seriousness, Anna. What a really big point here. I mean, like, who is the voice of baseball? Like, right now, it's like Harold Reynolds. How sad is that?
Well, it used to be. Well, the sad thing is, it used to be Bob Costas, who was really good at it, right? I think.
Yeah.
Then he got really old and crotchety after the strike. I mean, he got old and crotchety about baseball 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's still. I know, but he's still an intellectual voice.
Turn it
for a
off.
sport that needs, that deserves that kind of. I mean, for whatever. I don't think he's that great because of all the TV sports guys, if you're making a list of the most serious TV sports journalists, he's still number one, right?
Who?
Bob Costas?
Bob Costas. Who else is the number one TV journalist? In terms of a journalist, Brian
I don't think there is one.
Yeah, everyone else see
I don't think Bob Costas. I mean, Bob Costas was getting made fun of for his pink eye in the Olympics, and
I know.
Stop.
that's it. He does the Olympics every 4 years, and that's about it.
That's the only reason I stayed.
I would say it's Al Michaels. I mean, because that's the number one TV show in America, and he's the serious guy who does it. I actually read his book last year. It was really a fun read.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. I mean,
He's had an amazing career, and he's married Pita Alinida.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's a Greek-in-law. So,
He was smart enough that if you weren't born Greek, you should marry Greek. Good for him.
yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I think Harold Reynolds is probably the number one guy in baseball right now. I do my Harold Reynolds to just take a little edge off of Chris Rock and don't drop an MF in, and I do Harold Reynolds. It works for everybody else. You guys weren't. Everyone else likes my HR.
It was pretty good. It's okay.
For baseball, there's also like Matt.
What did you say, Evan?
I think Matt Vasgersian does a good job as well.
Armenian?
Yeah.
No.
Tom Verducci is
Yeah,
probably
and I
the
think
other.
John Smoltz does a good job as well.
Well, that's just
I like John
Verducci does well, but they just canned him and replaced him with John Smoltz. So John Smoltz is good,
Yeah.
I like him.
but Joe Buck with John Smoltz, it's gonna be tough, because you still have Joe Buck, who baseball games acts like he doesn't want to be there. Anna, you look very scholarly. What do you think of this subject?
What subject?
I keep trying to take the effects off, and she keeps putting them back on.
How do you do that anyway? Where's that?
You go. There's a tag on the left.
Yeah, it has like a magic wand, and you click
Yeah,
that.
I don't think I have that on my iPad version of this.
You probably do. It's probably there.
I don't think so.
I tried to put them on you. It won't let me decorate you. It only lets you decorate yourself.
Did you get to the sounds effect?
Yeah.
Or did y'all just go to the bathroom? Is that first one toilet?
I'm not doing the sounds.
That was me. I have to remove all effects, but it's not doing it.
Well, Evan is
Anna,
thinking,
stop.
my dad forced me to play my video game for this.
Stop, Anna.
Yeah,
Anna, stop.
sorry.
It's annoying.
Evan, I think that I think Carolina, which lost its own voice in Woody Durham, and I still kind of miss Woody Durham, even though I know Don Xero Ton Jones Angel and Ineka Los Anthropos. He actually does pretty well on the radio. I'll tell you who's not very good is Eric Montross.
Well, Jones Angel, I'm one of the few people who watches the Roy Williams Carolina basketball show.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Jones Angel at the beginning. He goes, welcome to another edition of Carolina Basketball Show. I'm Jones Angel. He's the coach of the Tar Heels. It's just he does these kind of exaggerated pantomimes. Like, Jones,
Hey.
tone it down a little bit. It's kind of funny how on television he's kind of silly looking. But he's good on the radio. I do think he's a good radio.
I think he's good. He's good. Eric Montross, not so good. I'm not that worried about this Carolina team. When you watch the other college basketball teams, none of them are very good.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of good players in college basketball. I mean, I certainly don't worry about Michigan State.
No. Stop.
I think Kansas is good. I think Oklahoma's good. I'm not worried about West Virginia, which lost to Texas the other day and scored 49 points, or shoot 60% from the field as a, 60% from the free throw line as a team.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't really
that's our
like
biggest.
this yet.
What's that?
I don't feel like Kansas is that good. Like, or I know they're good, but like I don't know. I don't see them as like a really large threat. I mean, watch that game. I guess they played. Obviously, they played really bad against Oklahoma State, and they almost lost to Texas today. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't watched enough of them, but I don't really see.
The thing that's intriguing about the Carolina team, right, is that we have 6 guys who can score double figures every game, and this is and they all make free throws, which is really important in a tournament, right? Bryce Johnson is like an 85% free throw shooter, and he gets to the lane. He and Isaiah Hicks are both phenomenal free throw shooters, and they get fouled a lot.
Yeah, see, like people, I think that free throw shooting is actually really underrated because when you're a finesse big man, like Carolina's guys are, if you don't feel like you can, if you're not a physical guy, and then you don't go to the free throw line, it just accentuates your finesse-ness.
Yeah.
But not if you have confidence that if you're making an aggressive move to the basket, and that if you get fouled, it's not going to be a wasted trip. It reinforces that aggressiveness, so it kind of counterbalances their, finesse, kind of who they really are. They're all finesse.
Number 1 in the power ratio. You're not even listening.
Doesn't mean they're soft. No, but they are not physical, so it's really important that they, because they're not tough guys. They don't go out of their way to be physical. They can get pushed around, so it's really important that they make their free throws. So it gives them a more aggressive mindset. I think that's the biggest. Yeah. That and Joel Berry are the 2 biggest factors in why this year's team is better than last year's team.
Well, Joel Berry has been so. I mean, Dean would be so proud that freshman to sophomore jump in Joel Berry has been phenomenal. And then
Interesting.
I love who Nate Britt off the bench and Isaiah Hicks off the bench are just so clutch. I'm obviously biased towards Nate Britt because he's from Washington D.C. and went to high school close to where I work. But
Where?
Gonzaga.
he went to Gonzaga.
Oh, he did.
And Evan knows a friend of his who went to Gonzaga too. So he's a local kid, but he just makes great. I love when he comes in. He just makes plays. He makes smart basketball plays. He gets a steal. He sets up. He penetrates and dishes. He's been hitting threes. He's like the seventh best guy on the team, and he's always making contributions. But it's phenomenal how the depth of this team is going to help out a lot in those second games. The Friday, the Sunday game, or the Saturday game of the first round, or throughout the tournament. They're going to have so much advantage with that.
They help in all the games because right now they're the guys who you would have thought going into the year needed to be their best and second or third best players, Page and Jackson, haven't had great years. They're not bad, but Page is a little bit of a funky. I actually thought that he was playing great until the last 3 games. And Justin Jackson's just very iffy and has shot really poorly from 3 games. So, and all the national guys, Evan, like the guys who were all on game day this morning, all would have said that if Carolina was to be 18-2 at this point, that it would have been because of Justin Jackson taking that next step.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's all anybody wanted to talk about is like Justin Jackson's gonna emerge and Marcus Page is finally gonna be that dominant player.
Right now, Page is
No, not
awful.
Everybody thought he could be. Yeah, but like I love watching Bryce Johnson play. I know Paul doesn't like him.
No.
I really like him.
I thought Paul liked that Bryce Johnson because he wasn't programmed in the post-game media.
Well, Paul said that he doesn't like Bryce Johnson. He didn't, but I haven't really talked to him about this year. But he says, watch every time the ball goes in the paint to Bryce Johnson, it doesn't come back out. Watch how many times.
You're right about that.
Yeah, I mean he scores. He's not going to be a good NBA player just because he's really skinny. He's like kind of like a John Henson in that sense. Although John Henson started to play a lot better in the NBA.
I think Bryce Johnson, the fact that he can shoot, that he shot better this year. I think he actually has a shot at a. Not as a regular player.
That shot is. Is that shot really that consistent though?
He has been this year, I mean, and he runs the floor, and he does want to rebound and defend. I don't think he's a rotation player. I don't think he's a starter. I think he has a shot to be a rotation player. He has a better shot at being a rotation player than anyone else on the team.
Yeah. He's
I
a
think
good
he's
defender.
intriguing. Athletically, he's intriguing. You wonder if he, at the next level, will, like in 2 years, be really good if he starts developing, like Evan said, he gets a little bit of distance on his shot. And, physically, he reminds me a little bit of course, I'm biased on this guy, too, of Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's so long. He's so long and lean. If he learns how to dribble like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just fun to say Antetokounmpo.
It's fun to say Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Exactly. I don't think it's fun at all. I think it's very difficult.
Do you know Antetokounmpo? Tonksades?
Yeah, Ethan bought Michael a jersey.
Yeah, he bought him one too.
Of course, he bought him a jersey.
I bought Evan an Antetokounmpo jersey too.
Yeah.
You bought 3 Antetokounmpo jerseys?
I have a Greece.
I bought that back from Greece for Evan. Yeah.
Okay.
Michael has a Greek one too.
Well, Alex has the Bucks one.
Yeah,
Alex
has the outdated Bucks one now because they decided to make those ugly New Jerseys.
I don't like their new jerseys either. I want a Bucks Moncrief jersey. I want a throwback.
You want a Sidney Moncrief jersey?
Yes.
Why you like Sidney Moncrief?
Because I liked early '80s NBA basketball. It was fantastic. Wear your Stance socks. Wear your Dr. J socks.
I wore the other Stance pair, the red, white, and blue ones. I wore those in our last game.
Cool. Hey, who won? Who won, Fields or Burke?
When
you guys played each other.
Oh, we won.
Okay, you dominated.
The Burke's really small this year. We won 5 games in a row. We're hot.
Yeah, they're hot.
You go,
so when
Evan.
are you move up from JV?
Hmm?
When are you going to move up from JV to the varsity?
2017.
Come on, your coach needs to move you up.
Well,
And
he did.
rosters are locked now. I score like 8 points a game. Like it's not like I'm dominating in JV. We're just winning games.
And he also had a traumatic knee injury at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, how's your leg?
It feels good. I haven't felt pain in a while. It just like when I sit like this, it hurts. But other than that,
So don't sit like that.
right? Exactly.
Exactly.
It also hurts when he hits it with a hammer. But he doesn't do that either.
Yeah, come here.
That hurts a lot too.
All right, Sophia.
Okay, well, we're gonna. My kids are bored, and we're gonna, because we haven't moved at all today. We're gonna do some dancing to Let's Dance now. So.
Yeah, the day that Alex and Alex and Sophia went to Yayan Papu's house, they didn't leave the house the whole day that they went down on Tuesday. So that was what they did. They Greek danced.
So Putt-Putt was closed? They didn't go to Putt-Putt?
The high was 35 degrees that day.
Okay.
I don't think Dad wanted Mom to leave that long.
Well, yeah, that's why I drove down and met them at Kegel Furniture to go pick them up. So
Luxurious.
technically, it's located in Barbecue, North Carolina.
Hey, if you go to the Barbecue Hut website, there's a endorsement from Buckworthy.
That's not on their website, is it? It's on their Yelp
Yes.
page.
No,
Really?
it's on their website. It made it to the website.
Yeah.
I gotta take a look at that.
Family.
Yeah, it says Buckworthy.
I'm also on IDMB, whatever.
I am.
Why are you on that?
Because I'm an actor, homie.
You are.
You are?
He is from a documentary about Exxon.
It has you as Buckworthy?
No.
That's what I thought you meant.
They have me as I play myself in that movie, as Johnny said, right? I'm self.
Okay. I was like, how are you in a movie about Exxon, Buck?
Was your eye doing the thing?
Yes, it was like this.
I have that sometimes.
Did you know that Ethan's eye did a thing?
No, I didn't.
Well, it's not that his one eye is more open than the other one.
More
Yeah.
closed.
For some reason, I don't know what it was, but right
I do
after I
see
broke
it
my
now.
leg and I was taking all the meds, I would just look at myself in the mirror and my eye would just be closed like this. It made no sense.
Excuse me, Yanni.
What?
Can you say hi to Alex for me?
No, don't do it, Johnny. Don't do
Yeah, no, please don't.
it.
Where'd you go, Alex? I see a bunch of reviews, but I don't see Buck W on Yelp. You said it's on Yelp or on the
No, it's
website?
not on their Yelp. It's on their new Barbecue Hut page, website.
It is on-
They have
it is on Yelp.
testimonials.
I did do it on Yelp. That's where they got it from, I think.
AlBarefoot.com. Isn't that his name?
Yeah, but it's the new Barbecue Hut website. Anyway, it's like Barbecue Hut Fayetteville or something. Anyway, it's just very funny. Maria Canis posted it on her Facebook page, so I clicked and I'm looking at the website thinking how nice it is, and I go to testimonials and it says, but there's one from Buckworthy.
That's funny because I also use that as a nickname sometimes. So it's funny there's a real person named Buckworthy. That's interesting.
That is interesting, isn't it?
The barbecue.
People are just calling you.
And he happens to go to Barbecue Hut,
Yeah.
like you.
John
All right,
is
so I'm going to sign off. But I love hearing about Carolina basketball.
No, you didn't. You mocked the whole thing with your
No.
Google.
I'm
Google
so excited because my kids are more, Michael follows Carolina basketball now, so that's awesome.
Well, he picked a good year to start because I think they're going to be very successful this year.
Yes.
I like their chances. It reminds me of 1993 when when Duke had won 2 titles in a row, and Carolina really needed to stay relevant, and did by winning a national championship with a team that really didn't have any stars necessarily, but got hot at the right time.
Well, they played really well. That was a team lauded for being so Deanish, right? Cerebral, team-oriented.
It was a very Deanish team.
Very
Yeah,
unselfish.
I remember watching that team. Very dominant.
So, Ethan, your quote here is, Q is very good Eastern style, T also very good, as is the slaw. But the chicken here is a great surprise. I come for the Q, but stay for the fried chicken. Buckworthy from Fayetteville. See?
Johnny doesn't like Barbecue Hut.
No, I do like Barbecue Hut, but I mean, it's just...
When I was down there when I was in 7th grade, you roasted Barbecue Hut.
No, I just told you that it was above average, but it's not like it's not.
Your
not
exact
cooked
words
up
were,
good.
"That's some dry chew."
No, that's the opposite. It's too moist.
Oh, I like it moist.
Yeah,
Moist is
John,
very bad. On that note, I don't like using that word at all. So I'm going to leave
John,
that.
have you tried the fried chicken there? I hear it's very good.
Don't Buckworthy late, pussy neck. We have the Big Mike's Brew and Q within walking distance of our house now. So next time you guys come down, that place is awesome.
Is that where we got the ends from? Those were good.
The burn ends were great.
Those were good. Okay, I'm signing off. Sayonara, Kalinita.
All right, Cleo.
Okay.
Bye.
Are we done now? Evan should wants to go back to his game, I guess.
Yes. So
Some of our longer ones too. How long have we been on here?
a long time.
Long time.
All right.
Sorry. I thought we were going to talk a lot about The Force Awakens. I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. That movie's awesome. I thought it was great. I was very entertained.
Well, I was entertained,
Yeah,
but
I
it didn't
enjoyed
break
it.
new ground, that's for sure. You know.
Who wants the 7th movie to break new ground? The prequels all did, and it was all boring ground.
Right.
So
It was fun to watch, but it is the same.
you're not
movie
looking
as
for it to be
400.
an Oscar movie, Thanasi.
I
At least
was.
they had a brother in the movie. Come on now. Unlike all those Oscar movies.
Yeah, but that guy was Diamond American. Why can't they have an American brother on there? Come on.
I don't know. Maybe it was easier for him to get to Morocco.
He did a good job.
I'm tired of all these Ian Fussy Faces and Chauncey Uppercrusts in our American movies.
Yeah, Chauncey. I think the brothers took control of Chauncey with Mr. Big Shot. Can't use that joke anymore. I think Chauncey. I think Billups. I don't think of anybody else. All right.
All right.
On that note, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
Bye. Kainita.
You see me dab?
Yeah, stop dabbing. It's not like you took any drugs that were too strong, so you had to dab.
Did you dab just now? I missed it.
He did dab.
That was my
I guess
only
his
dab
bowl
of the
was too
transmission.
strong, Anthony. He couldn't handle it. Better watch your
That
son.
was my only dab of the transmission.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.